let's do it.
All right. Well, how about that? We are on a new platform today and it's saying recording started. So we're going for it. I am Cheyenne Kramer and we are here celebrating change makers on our platform all over the place. And tonight I am so excited to have a very different kind of entrepreneur and change maker with us tonight. Thanks so much for being here, Tom Cullen.
Well, you're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Just,
Well, and I don't even know how we tripped over each other until I saw you posting music on one of my Facebook groups and I stopped and I listened and I went, "Wow, where did that come from?" And it was you. So
it was. It was.
tell people a little about your story. How in the world did you get into making inspirational music?
Honestly, it was. I lost a couple good, really close friends here a few years ago,
Aw.
and I couldn't find peace. And I decided to shift gears a little bit. I almost let my business go out of business because I was caring for one of my friends,
Aw.
and so I just kind of shifted my business a little bit, started writing stories, and then I said, well, let's try AI music and just see what we can do. So I would write a story, I brought it to ChatGPT, and I'd say, make a song out of this, but make sure 80% of my words are used. And so it goes ahead and makes a
Oh.
song, and then I take it from there, bring it to Suno, and then Suno produces it, publishes it, but I get to tweak the sound. I get to show and tell what goes in there, what the genre is, and because country and blues tell stories, so that's why I kind of stuck to the country and blues side, and pop rock. So I just mix and blend them all, and I started coming up with different sounds. So that's
Wow.
kind of how it happened. I wrote it for a local church. Um, I had been I won't say neglecting. Let's just say I considered myself spiritual for many, many
Mm.
years. I was born and raised Catholic. I
Mhm.
chose not to go back to church. I chose to find my own peace and consider myself spiritual. But things got tough a little while ago, and I had to take some side jobs. My food and beverage business wasn't doing what it should be, and I ended up working for a local church. And I was there for 3 or 4 days, and suddenly this inspiration came on, and they all smiled. They were all happy. They're all happy go lucky, and it was a community that I wasn't used to. I was used to an online community for many, many years.
Mm.
So I have personal friends, real life friends and all that, but I never had a community outside of what I built on LinkedIn, for instance.
Ah.
When I needed some help and needed to address some of my, we'll say, my emotions after my friends passed away, I needed to talk to people. And
Mm.
I joined LinkedIn. And I don't know, I talked for about a year, and I got to know a lot of people. I talk to people all over the world now just to say hi. I talked to a guy in England probably 5 days a week. Um, and then I tried something else in 25, and then 26 came about. That's when things started getting tough because I couldn't very well pick my business up to where it was before I looked after my friend as his caregiver. So
Mm.
I tried options, and finally I just decided, let's try and write a story about some of my losses. But the church inspired me to write a song for them. So they were the first song I ever wrote and produced. And it's like a 5 minute song, and but it was how I felt while working in the church.
Ah. Okay. Very
So
cool.
where the inspiration started, and then I said, that really made me feel good. Let's keep doing it. So I wrote another one for another friend who was having a tough time and cheered her right up.
Wow.
And she encouraged me to write some more, so I started writing more. Now she didn't have any collaboration on them. She would just said, "Your stuff is awesome. Continue writing and producing." And I did. So well,
Wow. Wow. Who knew? 10, 20 years ago, none of us would ever think about becoming a songwriter and composer and this
exactly,
stuff, right? It's like the capabilities that have been provided by technology is just amazing. And so
well,
you went down this path really looking to just try to help yourself feel better and find peace. And now you have the ability to bless people all over the place with it.
exactly.
I love it. I love it. So have you given up all your other endeavors now? Is this kind of your focus?
No, no. Still a division of OKD service is I provide web development services and hosting.
Ah, okay.
So, like, I still have my OK Delivery site, but it's being remade, and I think I'm just going to sell crates, basically packaged goods that are gifts, not so much individual jams or syrups or stuff like that.
Gotcha.
I that just got really expensive, but a lot of people love the gift baskets. Where you get three jams, three syrups, and some jelly candies. It's just that's what I will only sell through OKD on the food and beverage side. I won't go into uh, selling other people's products as much anymore because I'm really, really enjoying producing the
Okay.
music.
Cool.
So that's kind of where I'm focusing. So I just have the food and beverage side is more of a revenue
Mhm.
source, whereas my web development work and hosting I've been doing for so many years. Just probably since 1995 was the first time I ever hosted a site. So
Wow. You were a trailblazer.
yeah,
I re
but
I remember the internet in 1995. I was a recruiter and we were just trying to figure out how to use AOL.
okay.
It was crazy.
Um, we 1995, 96 was awesome. I mean, that was the introduction of so many different companies, so many different
Yeah.
businesses, and it was hard to keep track. I remember making fun of Jeff Bezos before he brought Amazon to where he brought Amazon,
Ooh,
just because. But it's I mean, there's a lot of changes. A lot of people don't know in 1993, search engines would charge you on a per search basis. You had to buy packages for 10 searches, and you would pay anywhere from 5 to 25 type of whatever type of searches you were looking for. It was how you were
mhm.
charged. And then of course Yahoo popped up, changed that a little bit, and then Google
Yeah.
popped up.
Yeah.
And Google is kind of the godfather of the internet right now because they still control
Yeah,
69% of
they
it.
do.
So
They do. Yep. I remember those days well because the recruiting industry was just trying to figure out how in the world to use the internet to be able to simplify what we were doing. And we did pretty good
yeah,
after a while, but it was kind of interesting trying to get those training wheels going.
it was. I was so enthusiastic with the technology change. Like I was using the internet before the web
Mhm.
came out, and it was just one large database, and I could access it through TELUS. But boy, did I pay
I
for that
bet.
search. You um, I don't want to say anything out loud too much, but I decided to look up Donald Trump once in the
Okay.
late '80s, and I found out so much information about him. I said, "Wow, okay," but that cost me 75
Holy
bucks
cow. Wow.
just to get that information.
Wow.
So And then the web came about, and I was ready. I mean, I was ambitious, I
Mm-hmm.
was energetic, but my history goes back to 85, 86, and that's when I first started my
Oh
landscaping
my.
company.
Okay, so you've been all over the place in terms of things you've done.
Yeah,
Wow.
I have. It's this, I like to say this is something I have fun telling people is, I started my landscaping company for $500. The cost of the incorporation and articles
Wow.
to be written up.
That's it.
That's it. But I started doing lawn cutting, hedge trimming, gardening, and then I belonged to a company called the Blue Army back then. It was an ad agency that produced door to door advertising. The little flyers we
Yep.
used to get in the mailboxes. And I said, well, this is pretty cool. Cost me 25 bucks a month. And I saw 1,000 new potentials every month just for
Wow.
$25 a month. And I thought, well, this is really cool. But then I started getting uh, requests to do cobblestone, patios. I didn't know how to do that. I wanted the business, but I didn't know how to do it. So I went out and I found someone who knew how to do it and
There you
hired him.
go. Wow.
And then they had sod, laying sod. Well, I've done it in a little bit, but not
Mhm.
commercially before. So I went out and found someone who could do sod, hired them, and it just went on. And then suddenly I got so much work I didn't know what to do with. So I was running 3 crews at a time, and then I started getting requests
Wow.
for, can you build me a waterfall in my backyard? Anybody could do
Wow.
that. Well, I went out, found someone who could do it. And so I only
Amazing.
got 2 jobs doing it, but still, I just went out and found someone who could do it.
There you go.
That's just
Find a need and fill
that's
it.
right. That was my mindset. If I don't know how to do it, I'll find someone who can. So
There you have it.
I uh, you know,
Very
a good
cool.
part of that story is I was a really small landscaping company, and I was so ambitious. I'm 18 years old, 19 years old, and I thought, wow, there's a contract for Lake Louise, but how can I get a Lake Louise contract? I have to put up a
Mhm.
$250,000 bond to bid on it in the first place. How can I get that kind of money? I'm doing all right with the landscaping company, but I decided to partner with Foothills Landscaping in Calgary. And I said, I want to bid on this contract. I understand you guys bid on it last year, so you can't bid on it this year. So I made a deal with them to provide, they put up their bond that I needed so I could bid on the contract. So they put up a
Mm.
$250,000 bond. It wasn't them bidding on the contract. They simply helped me bid on the contract. And
Mhm.
they were going to get 70% of the work, because they had the
Wow.
workforce. But
Wow.
we never won the contract. But that was just a way to kind of collaborate and build on what's in front of you. And I
Mm.
thought this is pretty exciting. And I ran the landscaping company for 2 years. I paid myself $4,000 a month for that 2 years, and I turned around and sold it for 18,000. And make
Wow.
something
Wow.
else. So
A true entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur
yes, I would
with
have
all
liked
the
to have made
different
a lot
things.
more money, but I was still young and foolish and kind of
Yeah,
dumb. So,
I understand. I understand. Well, I'm really curious, and again, I'm sitting here on this platform that just got upgraded today, and I'm sitting here going, "Oh God, I don't even know if I know how to operate everything on it today." But I would love to try to play one of your songs as part of this, if you're open to that. And I have no idea if the technology is going to cooperate.
well, let me. I'll go to my site. I'll share my page, and
Okay.
and
Hopefully, it
then
lets you share.
you pick a
All right. Well, I like the one that you had
So,
put on my, group page because that's what I plan on playing to kinda kick off
oh
our
yeah,
event on Saturday.
okay. So here,
Ah, there's the
okay.
page.
Are you able to see this site, Cheyenne?
I can see the site, yep, mhm.
And I'll play it on my, and I'll you play the song. Well, pick a song and I'll play it on my end, and we can listen to it. So there's
Alright, I like the one I don't even remember the there it is, "Inspire Together." That captures the essence of what we're planning on doing on Saturday, so let's give it to people now.
okay. Well, for now, pick another song.
Oh, for now, no. Well, alright, so, "Just Be Kind," let's try that one.
Okay.
When you got the chance to show a little care, don't hold it back, don't leave it there. There's a moment knocking, let it in your soul. Kindness ain't weakness, it's the strongest goal. When it rises up, don't let it pass. It's the kind of thing that's built to last. A simple act, a helping hand can nickel louder than you planned. Oh, we're running out of time, can't you see? What you give away comes back eventually. Life's too short to be anything but kind. Open up your heart, don't live blind. Love a little deeper, take your time. Yeah, the world needs more of your light to shine. It don't cost a thing, just change your mind. Lift someone up, leave the dark behind. If you're searching for a sign, this is it tonight. Just be kind. When life puts a moment in your hands, don't question it, just understand. There's a reason you're standing there, to give a little love, show you care. It don't take much, no heavy load, just a smile on a dusty road. A word, a touch, a little grace can turn around somebody's day. Yeah, the smallest spark can light the flame. And we're all a part of that same chain. Life's too short to be anything but kind. Open up your heart, don't live blind. Love a little deeper, take your time. Yeah, the world needs more of your light to shine. It don't cost a thing, just change your mind. Lift someone up, leave the dark behind. If you're searching for a sign, this is it tonight. Just be kind. If you got nothing good to say, just let it go. Let your actions speak what your heart knows. There's a power in the quiet, in the way you show that love's the only truth that grows. Yeah, the energy you give is what you'll find comes back around in its own sweet time. So stand up tall, let your spirit shine. Leave a little kindness behind. too short to be anything but kind. Raise your voice, let it all unwind. Be the reason someone feels alright. Be the spark in the darkest night. It don't take strength to tear things down, but it takes a soul to turn it around. So if you're breathing here and now, this is your time. Just be kind. One day at a time, let it flow to every heart, to every soul. Just be kind. Yeah, just be kind.
Wow. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Tom. And if people want to hear more of this, they need to go to your website, North Kind Sound, right? Is that the right domain? Awesome, awesome. Well,
That's correct. That's correct. Yes. North. Oh, absolutely.
super
Absolutely.
duper.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm watching my
So,
battery get ready to die, so that just figures technology's been going this way all day.
yep. Yep.
But
All good. I think I just wanted to touch base with you before the event just to see if there's anything to
well,
keep
there
my
you
eyes
go.
open.
There you go. Well, I'm just glad that you stepped up to be a part of it in your own way. And, we're all about creating a ripple of peace. And that's what your music does as well. So thank you for being with us. And thanks
Thank
to
you.
all of our change makers for checking this out. And I hope you enjoyed the song. And check out Tom's album. It's still out there to be listened to before he starts charging. So go.
Yeah. There's 11
Wow.
tracks out there right
Awesome.
now on my
Awesome.
site.
Well, we appreciate you
So
being here. We appreciate what you're doing and keep on making that awesome
thank you.
music because we need more of it. Thanks so much. And thanks to all of our
Thank you.
watchers and listeners. Take care, everybody.